Hi comrades, yours Kayveeyes. GDS transfer. Rule 3 transfer portal has already been opened. So the willing GDS, they would have started applying for transfer right from yesterday. Before that, you have to understand what is the latest clarification issued by the Department of Post. That is on 23.10.2025. This order is very important that all the GDS should aware of the provision about the joining and relieving and transfer under the Rule 3 under this new APT 2.0 online environment. Because now everything is on online environment after the implementation of the APT 2.0. The relieving and joining process after the transfer approval will be handled online through the portal. The request for the transfer cancellation must also be submitted online through the portal starting from the current circle November 2025 Rule 3 transfer circle. Hereafter, there is no manual cancellation. That should also be made only online. All the circles are directed to ensure the strict compliance and implementation of this standard operating procedure. The standard operating procedures are discussed various issues. We have to know all these minute items so that I am elaborating all these items now. The Gramin Dak Sevaks who are seeking transfers are not admissible to any TA or DA, either for the mutual or on request transfers. No DA will be given. This is the old provision, everybody knows. No past verification is required before relieving the GDS, and relief should not be delayed on this pretext. Just for verification of the past work, the relief should not be delayed, and there is no need for any past work verification. The fully updated personal file and relevant records of the GDS must be sent to the new division within 30 days after the transfer. The personal file and also other records of the GDS should be sent to the new division within 30 days by insured post. Data will also be transferred through the HRMS module. And similarly, after the releasing of the transfer list, the GDS may submit an online cancellation request within 5 days after the approved transfer list is released. 5 days time will be given. During these 5 days, no relieving will occur. They will wait for 5 days. The divisional bar unit must accept the cancellation request on or before the last date fixed for the relieving. So, before starting the relieving, within the 5 days, one has to cancel the request if he don't want to avail the transfer. He has to cancel this. So, this provision has been insisted. So the relieving orders will be issued from the 6th day onwards. The divisional head must confirm no disciplinary or vigilance case is pending or contemplated as of the transfer approval relieving date before relieving the GDS. Whether any disciplinary case is pending, he should not be relieved. Or otherwise, no past record is need to be verified. But if anything brought to the notice or any disciplinary proceedings is contemplated, his transfer should not be implemented. Suppose after relief, if anything noticed subsequently after the transfer, the entire case to be transferred to the new division for taking appropriate disciplinary action. The expected date of relieving, which cannot be beyond the last fixed date, must be updated in the system. The last date will be given. Before the last date, the relieving should also be made. A system-generated relieving report is available after the status is updated as relieved. It is a system-made relieving report will be available after the relief. The GDS must join the new post within 5 days of relieving. After the relief from one division, he has to join the new division within 5 days. Suppose there is 5 days. If he is availing only 3 days or 4 days, whatever be the days, he can ask for paid leave or LWA. But he cannot avail more than 5 days. If he is taking more than 5 days, it will be treated as a break-in service. that can be controlled only by the head of the region or head of the circle. So within 5 days, he has to join to the new station. If delayed, it will cause unnecessary problem. This is also a new provision that everybody should make note of it. These are all one-line transfer. Now let us discuss about the mutual transfer and its procedure. The procedure for cancellation and timelines, that is 5 days, are the same as for the on-request transfer. The same 5 days time only. Only the GDS who reject the transfer loses one transfer opportunity under Rule 3, the counterpart does not. If out of 2%, one decline transfer, he will lose one chance, but the other will not lose any chance. If no cancellation is submitted within 5 days, it will be deemed that they have accepted the transfer. Thereafter, they cannot cancel the request. On the 6th day, one divisional head proposes a date of relieving, which the other head can accept or change, but it must be on or before the last fixed date. The last fixed date, before that he has to be relieved. Or suppose no orders come, it will be deemed as relieved on the last fixed date. If one GDS transfer is cancelled due to promotion, resignation, voluntary discharge, removal, dismissal or compulsory discharge, the counterpart's transfer remain unaffected. Suppose if anybody, two persons have given the mutual transfer. One person is now under the problem. Actually, he has been promoted. He got promoted. And one resigned, or otherwise he resigned, or voluntary discharge, or on the basis of the disciplinary action he has been removed or dismissal or compulsory discharge. It will not affect the other GDS who has applied mutual transfer with this GDS. He can avail the transfer. But in the case of one GDS who has applied mutual transfer, the counterpart's transfer is also cancelled. Why? Because 6 months we have to keep the post for compassionate appointment. So the post cannot be filled up and the post will be kept vacant for 6 months to get a chance for the compassionate appointment, and the cancellation will not count as a chance he availed under the Rule 3. Suppose in case of female GDS, she is under the maternity leave or in combination with other leave. He is treated as deemed relieved on the last date fixed for relieving. Last date, she will be treated as relieved. But practically, she cannot go and join the new station. She can avail the leave completely, and thereafter, after the expiry of the leave, she can come to the division and get the relief order, and she can join the new division thereafter. Our TRCA will also be drawn as per the present parent division's unit until she is physically relieving. And similarly, both the posts, either in the division or the new division, will be treated as vacant in the roster until she is physically relieved. In mutual transfer case, our counterpart will also continue to work at that original post until she is relieved. This is the latest clarification issued by the Department of Post on 23.10.2025, and everybody should aware of this current ruling, so that I have given it in a very crisp, all the contents in the SOP in a very crispy manner, and I hope this post will be more beneficial to the GDS and also the unionists who are taking care of the GDS at this juncture. With this, I am concluding. Thank you very much, comrade. Meet again.